Today we're discussing Transformers Rise of the Beast. It is a direct prequel to the 2007 film, and I say that because this one features more than just Bumblebee. We have other Transformers who make appearances and are in the movie for a good portion of the time, like Optimus Prime, who we only saw for a little bit in Bumblebee. In the 90s, it's a race against the clock between Autobots and Terracons in search for a hidden key that can open portals to different worlds. This is now the second time we've had a Transformers live-action movie without Michael Bay's involvement. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, ever since the last night, I have never been so happy to never see a Michael Bay Transformers movie again in theaters. But I'm really surprised after the success of Bumblebee that it took this long to get another Transformers movie, and I thought they would do a sequel first to Bumblebee instead of a whole new movie with brand new characters and bringing back Autobots into the fold such as Optimus Prime. So now here we are, Transformers Rise of the Beast, 4.5 years after Bumblebee and almost 6 years since The Last Knight. Now, if you liked Bumblebee and if you liked all the Michael Bay movies, I think there is something here for both parts of the fan base. On one hand, you have a mindless action epic with generic storytelling, and on the other, you have a lighter tone, more colors, and self-awareness. This film goes back to the roots of Michael Bay in the Transformers franchise while still maintaining some of those aspects from the Bumblebee movie. So for better or for worse, you have a mix of both periods from the franchise. If you ask me what I personally think of the Transformers movies, I really enjoy the first three from Michael Bay, and I hate the fourth and fifth installments, and I love Bumblebee. I think it's the best of the franchise. As far as Rise of the Beast go, I think it is definitely a step below Bumblebee and even some of Michael Bay's movies, but it's definitely better than anything we saw from Age of Extinction or The Last Knight. Looking back, it's funny how Michael Bay took a kid's toy and morphed that into a very serious action drama. It's such an odd thing to do, but he made it work, and I do like the tone of those movies. But I also love the tone I saw from the Bumblebee movie. Sometimes you have to have a lighter tone, especially for a film that's based on a kid's toy. And I will reiterate, in Rise of the Beast, you do have this action spectacle that's on a much larger scale compared to Bumblebee. And the biggest issues I have with the film is that the story is cliche, some of the dialogue is cringeworthy, the writing is not good. There's a lot of issues when it comes to some of the storytelling and the writing in Rise of the Beast. This is a Transformers movie after all. The plot is stupid. There's nothing here you can take home and analyze for 10 hours in a YouTube video. It's not that kind of movie. It's meant to be silly, dumb, and a whole lot of fun. Also, the story is basically the same thing as Bumblebee's larger scale story, where you have good Transformers on Earth and bad ones hunting them down, and the film ending with a giant action set piece. Not that I really expected much more from the Transformers franchise, but come on, did you really think we were that stupid and we wouldn't realize that the story is the same thing as Bumblebee? From start to finish, the movie is mostly entertaining, especially towards the end. And for the second straight film, I didn't mind the human characters. Anthony Ramos did his job. Everybody, human-wise, was good in the movie. I didn't have a problem with any of them, although there could have been more character development. I thought Haley Steinfeld in Bumblebee, her character, was more developed than anybody in this movie. The film has a great soundtrack too. I like how with Bumblebee and this film, they're taking music from those decades and integrating them into the movie. That's always a nice touch. I can never complain when I hear good music during a movie. In conclusion, if you liked Bumblebee, I think you'll find a lot to like in Rise of the Beast, even if it is a step below Bumblebee. And even if you love Michael Bay's movies, in particular his first three, you're probably going to like this movie too. It may be the most cliche and generic of the bunch, but I'll admit I had a good time. So I'm giving Transformers Rise of the Beast a 6 out of 10. As always, I'm curious to hear all of your thoughts. If you saw Transformers Rise of the Beast, what did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below in the comment section. And of course, as always, if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.